is. Nobody really talked to her at all. But she seems to be in her later 40s, early 50s in a well-equipped car. And then there also was an individual named Ace who rolled up in a sports car and, was vibing. But yeah, you guys had your expedition all set. You had your supplies. Had everything ready to go. And you were setting off into the unknown. Things were going pretty smooth for a little bit. Eventually, you guys got stopped at a stoplight right by a mirror shop, and there appeared to be some sort of gray or dead woman who was yelling about running down the lion's tongue and various other cryptic things towards y'all. She looked creepy. But you continued on your way. It was fairly easy going for a while, and then Rob told y'all, hey, you remember how I said that there were times where you just had to do something because I said that you have to do it? Well, now's one of those times. Go and pick up a hitchhiker on the way and make sure you don't say a single thing to him or interact with him in any way possible. And so you did. Each of you seemingly made it through. Some of you with a little bit more, some of you with a little bit less. There was a car spotted by at least two of the groups on the side of the road. And yeah, besides that, you guys continued on your way. Camping out the first night, you were enjoying some respite, some enjoyment of your various supplies when the radio got turned on, and it was talking about Chuck Greenwald, the late night DJ of a jubilation, and he began talking about some wild shit, and you guys heard just a cacophony of screams come across the radio as you eventually had it broken by a skateboard and Mr. Lovin. Radio was turned on a little bit later, talked about some more creepy cryptic shit, and then swapped over seemingly to the other night host, and things went back to normal. It also said that there would be death on the 50th turn. After another about day of travel, you guys make your way through to the small town of Jubilation, at which point there were seemingly just these all-American 1950s families that were on the lawn enjoying themselves some Thanksgiving dinner. And as you went on, their faces seemed to become more and more waxy and melting and horrific in various different ways. And as you guys looked in the mirrors, you just saw all of their eyes following you as you left town. Eventually, as you're driving down the road out of Jubilation, you find that two massive trees crashed down in front of you, and you had to drive through a ditch to get past. Through a few very, very tight checks, you guys managed to make it through okay. Who did not, however, was Mr. Ace, who got caught by a couple of the residents of Jubilation, who appeared to be very waxy and melting, and Rob tried to shoot these fuckers in the head and face with a hunting rifle, and it did nothing to them. They went over, they got Ace out of his car, attached him to the back of their tow hook, and dragged him away like a douchey pinata. And with that, you guys are driving down the road a little bit after this event. Currently, we have Azel and Evie in one car. We have Billy and York in another car. And then we have Celeste and Lovin in the last car. Is there any conversation that you guys want to have before you begin to convene for the night? You and Evie.
Like which number?
You are currently number 2.
Excuse me.
Seeing that horrifying death, I'm probably not good to be open to talking, but I will mentally cleanse myself from what we saw.
Okay. Doing some mental cleansing.
That's better.
Alrighty. Anybody
All right,
else?
I decided on pizza, guys.
Good. Old man, York, both the old men, I guess. Are y'all talking at all?
I'm gonna look over at Billy, because if I remember correctly, like right before that happened, he was rambling about his wife and he seemed a little off. So I'm just gonna look over at him. Billy, are you hanging in there all right, my friend?
Yeah, I think the action sprung me out of it. I'm feeling better.
Good, good. If you need to talk about anything or discuss or just decompress whatever the hell that was, because I have seen some very scary shit in my life, and that was probably the scariest thing I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, son, that was pretty fucked up. I'm
Indeed.
just glad we're out of there.
You and me both, my friend. I also love the fact that if I remember correctly, this is Lovin's car. No, it is Billy's car.
No,
It is Billy's car.
we stole this
This
car.
is the stolen car.
Oh, it was stolen. I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
It was one of the two. Okay, no, never mind. All right, but I just slapped the dash like twice. It's like she got us through.
Jedi Knights.
Oh, reliable.
Yeah. That she
All right.
did.
Celeste, Levin, y'all having any conversement before you get to camp for the night?
I haven't seen any more pokey monsters.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised at that. Honestly, I'm also really bummed that I had to break the radio. I really wanted to listen to some tunes. It was almost asking Alexandria time, and I am really bummed I'm missing that.
You sure you're emo and not seen?
Don't worry, he'll kick on some Crawling by Linkin Park and it'll all make more sense. Fuck, maybe I'll listen to Linkin Park tonight. That actually sounds like a great idea.
Like asking
Fine,
Alexandria,
Cam, I have it
a
on.
little more seen.
Brandon doesn't have his on because he is a big stinky.
Brandon is a big stinky.
Oh,
I'm a girl, nobody needs to see me.
You
don't
don't
sound
even
like a
have your
girl.
voice changer on.
'Cause I'm trying not to get his banned.
I'm not using mine. I was told I can't use it inappropriately for your voice. That it was that
I'll
those were
say
the
it was-
concessions.
It was me and
I'm
Evan
not
who probably
touching it tonight.
who put that at risk.
I agreed not to fuck with it.
Besides, I don't need a voice modulator. I am a voice modulator.
Oh wait, hang on. Sorry guys, I have to get in character.
You're not listening to Escape the Fate.
No,
With that-
I am currently listening to Panic at the Disco.
With that, you guys continue down the road for about another hour or so. And just before the next turn, you will see Rob pull off to the side and call out to the rest of the convoy to basically make camp right here for the night, as you are kind of in what appears to be a.
Right where?
Give
We
me
might
a
be on a
second.
different page. Oh,
Give me
sorry.
a second, Evan.
I said sorry. Said sorry.
As you appear to be in an area that is mildly frosted over, it appears to be kind of in that mixed time between fall and winter. And each of the individuals pull off to the side of the road for the night.
This is a creepy place.
Wait, isn't it like June?
Dude,
Yep.
Fuck you, Trace.
this just looks like
I know, that's why.
during the freaking
During the end times.
it's always the end there. But during like
Why is it so cold?
It is a bit
You
chilly
can just
here.
right now.
Personally, I'm a fan, but my people are from
So-
underground, so it retains the cold for a long time.
Can I try and
It
see if
hurts
the
my
heat works in the
bones.
car?
He works in the car. Yeah.
Oh,
I take off my
everybody-
jacket and I wrap it around Billy.
Everybody roll an int check for me real quick.
Intelligence. Sec.
Appreciate Billy.
Before you go,
Yeah,
19.
19.
Int.
your best
Celeste. Doing well.
Ah, come on, that fucking computer. Why you going slow now? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
You can roll for me. You can roll for me.
No, you always
I rolled well for
There
you.
we go. Finally,
wow, we-
Jesus.
That's
Yeah.
kind of a cool.
Neat.
You need 18 no matter what.
Those were some good rolls from everybody, but the only one to actually succeed it is
Yep.
Billy. Billy, you look over and you're like, the fuck is the gas gauge not gone down at all?
I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
Yeah, the gas gauge hasn't gone down at all.
No, we did.
This is something about gas.
Well,
No, I remember what it was.
we haven't filled up since we've been on the road yet, have we?
No, Billy. No, we have not.
I'm just gonna go. with
Well,
I need to
is
set
this
up.
thing broke?
No, I didn't. Actually, that's not though.
So I take a look down,
Still full.
tap on it on the glass a couple times, a little more aggressive each time. Nothing. Now that is peculiar. But at the moment, let's just hope and pray it means nothing bad.
Another kind of weird thing, Billy. You are normally hungry for your afternoon pudding, like 3 times over by now. You find yourself not feeling very hungry at all.
We got all this food too, and
I'm gonna pop my trunk.
I don't really
grab,
feel like I want it.
4 shooters of fireball and just crack them.
All of them, you mean?
Yeah. No, there's more than that. Trust me. Trust me. You haven't even touched the reserves underneath the dry. Don't. Never mind.
That's a good point, Billy. I'm not hungry very much either. I pull out my flask. I'm always thirsty though.
Mhm.
Put it back.
But
But
use
my
some
friend,
kind of like.
you need to keep your strength up, so just let me know when it's time to give you something to eat, even if you're not feeling it.
Can you do me a favor?
Of course.
Can you go check with that annoying kid and see if his gas gauge is working?
I suppose I can do that. So I'm gonna walk out, get out of the car, and walk over to Lovin's car and just knock on the window real quick, waiting for him to roll it down.
Pokemon monster. I mean,
And see, that Celeste is
Bullet for my
why
Valentine.
Rise Against is one of the greatest bands of all time. What?
I'm so surprised you're not playing.
First of all,
Mhm.
Rise
No, but it just fits.
Oh god, he froze right mid fucking professor point.
Somebody snap it. Somebody snap it.
Picture, quick.
This would have been
Kevin, take a
enlightening.
picture.
I'm
Come
going.
back.
Oh no!
Okay, that one too. He keeps freeze framing in perfect positions.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Got it. Got it. Making a
That's a
character
really good one
token
to have
right now.
gotten.
Making a character token.
Anyways, while he's coming over and hopefully unfreezing at some point, you guys, at least those of you with windows down who are kind of keeping an eye out or outside of the car.
Oh, there we
are
go.
Noticing,
I was frozen for a second.
okay. Yes.
There we go. There we
You
go.
guys are noticing there seems to be some sort of argument brewing, or at least a louder conversation brewing up with Rob. But regardless, continue there, Mr. Jake, since you're back.
I think
I said something and he's gone.
Hey, Chase.
Oh, no.
What a cute pose.
Oh my god, he's giving me gold tonight. This may be the character joke.
What's going on?
What was that, Jade?
Oh, maybe not. I was just like, they can't write.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we allowed to get
Those
out?
are
We're
awesome.
allowed to get out of the cars and stuff. right?
This
Like,
is
I'll let you
amazing.
go, 'cause I'm in
This
your
is
car.
this
Hey,
is.
I'm gonna go spot out. The
I
room
have
for-
never been happier.
But,
I mean, you got another one too if you want it.
So, have you ever,
And it's
ever
gone.
watched a horror movie before?
But I have to know what the trees want to say to me.
That's what the people say before they die in a horror movie.
Last I checked, I wasn't blonde, so I think I'm fine.
doing?
But I really feel like this.
You know what? The drunk never dies first. Fuck it.
I'm on my phone now. I don't know what's going on with my computer. It just
Shit broke.
all flowed up out of nowhere for no reason.
If the forest lights on fire, you can't blame me.
You might be the first person I blame.
I'm sure you're fine.
Before everything cut out, though, I was gonna say to Evan, it's funny you bring up Rise Against because their new album drops tomorrow, and I'm so fucking
Oh
pumped.
my god, that's true. Actually,
I've been like blasting them all week. I don't know why. I've just been in a punk mood lately, so I've just been like all Rise Against lately. But
might be because we're playing with some asshole that's decided to make his whole personality punk rock right now.
oh my god, what is happening?
It's not for some reason. It is because that is what I have been instructed my personality is.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Trace, you'll like this one.
Oh, we lost Brandon.
I may not use that right away.
What?
No, you did
I
not.
thought we lost Jake again. I'm gonna be
No, we
honest.
didn't. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
I'm Luffy now.
I'm gonna save that one for a good time.
Yes.
I don't know. Is it just
Okay.
fun?
Actually, you know what? I think, but I actually have to log out of you. I have to log out of myself and log in. Because if I want to use my Discord,
Doo-doo,
In
doo-doo.
any case, York, yes, as you do look down, you notice that Levin's gas gauge has not gone down in the slightest.
Now, my journal writing friend, have you noticed that your gas gauge hasn't moved at all? And are you feeling a bit peckish at all? Maybe a little bit hungry?
Not even a
Uh-huh.
little.
Nope. I'm gonna say no.
No, I don't think so.
Too
But
busy raging against the machine.
are we all parked right now? Or are we all driving separately still?
No, you're parked.
Do I hear this? Do I hear this punk rock conversation happening?
Yeah.
You ever heard of Skrillex?
I swear to
Yeah,
God,
but I'm-
if I am about to have a conversation about
I'm more
dubstep,
about his stuff when
Come on,
he
Skrillex
was
I
is
just
may
Powder
become the
Powder?
next
You never heard of
killer
them?
on this road.
In this world, Skrillex is an orc.
I'm so okay with that. Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites has so many more layers with that on now.
Okay, that might be a slightly halfway decent song. I'm sorry, you're distracting me.
You never-
I
you
guess
never heard
Skrillex
Face
is
My
good,
Fears?
but I did like from first to last better.
Anyway,
Just as
you
an
might
FYI, that's
notice,
his original metal band.
since we've been on this road, we ain't getting hungry, and our gas is not depleting. Do you find that peculiar at all, or you're not even slightly interested?
I'm gonna be honest, I stole the car and I kind of
It
keep
is-
thinking I might have just filled it up when I was too drunk to remember.
It is actually
What?
quite
No, I
intriguing.
didn't. I didn't steal the
Trace,
car.
would
I bought it
I
legitimately.
have any knowledge through my studies of like time dilation within other universes?
You want me to hold up our
Int check.
favorite piece of make?
Int check. Come on, baby. Daddy needs a new pair of nope.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, maybe. you You don't know if that's what's going on here, but you know that that shit can't happen.
Well,
Okay, back on my
I
mic.
suppose that
See if this actually works this time.
I suppose that it could be some form of time dilation, but really I'm very unsure. It's really hard to say, but it is quite intriguing. Maybe this is something I will have to monitor and chart.
Now, if it were time dilation, what would be warping space and time around us? I don't see a black hole anywhere.
Well,
Well,
technically, we have gone through a portal, which would be some form of a wormhole, and that, well, it does bend the fabric of space and time in order for us to travel between these 2 points at a rather rapid rate. So, in theory, it could be, but I'm not sure. There's no way to prove it without, well,
does anyone get
Oh,
what he's saying?
I completely understand what he's saying. He does have a
My
point.
God.
By entering another reality, we essentially did cross through the singularity. in
Nobody
another world.
understands the words that are coming out of your mouth.
Things are a lot simpler in
I'm
the old
sorry,
days. Let
small
me deal with
child.
timer, and I'll
Let me
hand
see
the
if
old
I
man
can dumb
a
it down
exterior
for you.
fireball.
We went through a door. The door makes time go slow. Does that make sense for you?
if that was anything important you need to repeat yourself, my headset died in the middle of that conversation.
I was about to say you did drop.
Immediate, like literally halfway through, it just goes. Dook.
Uh, let's see. York, insight check.
Ooh, insight. Do I have good insight? Let us see. I have 0 insight, but I have advantage.
Oh.
Fortunately, not that high of a roll.
No.
Come to think of it, besides Jubilation, you haven't seen a single other car or person since you went under the overpass.
Since all those creepy people.
You know what? Chelsea Grin, you stay here. I'm going to go speak with our host. I decided to go walk over and talk to Rob.
All right, as you start heading over towards Rob, you see there appears to be kind of a general conversation going as Eve is walking up. What's happening? Did Ace turn back? No, he didn't turn back. They crippled his car. The tow truck? Did he get out? You hear Lilith ask. What happened to him? He's dead, Eve.
I was about to say, I'm walking up. I think they put him in his car.
Yeah, two or so guys in a tow truck came out of Jubilation. They got him. They took him back to town. The way they were treating him, he wouldn't last long. Oh goodness! You hear Bonnie say in the background, kind of clutching her little purse. What? Rob, what are they going to do with him? I can't tell you. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Well, we need to go back. That ain't going to happen. We're not going to fucking abandon him. Lilith, we're going back. No, we are not. Me and Rob can go. You know the place, right, Rob? Kid's dead, Apollo. But he was alive last you saw him. That's right. So what point did you decide he was dead? When I saw him being carried away on a fucking tow truck hook sticking out his goddamn mouth. You see Lilith turn back, specifically to you, York, because you were the next closest on the line. Did you see that?
Yes, I saw him. I saw them hook his corpse up to their tow truck and drive away. There's no chance in the 7 hells that that young man is still living and breathing. And if we know what's best for us, we do not go back that way.
You just hear, oh God, and then just a soft cry as Eve begins crying. And then, strangely enough, you hear another thing. All of you guys hear a piercing laugh through the that kind of cuts the tension. As you look back and you see the unapologetic chuckling of Blue Jay. Something funny, Jay? Rob asks. It's just, Eve, you guys call yourself a journalist? You closed your eyes. Oh God. Uh, do you close your eyes for magic tricks too? What the fuck, Blue Jay? Come on, this isn't the time. Oh, the time is fucking overdue. Seriously, are you all morons? Left Right Game is a hoax. It's a fake. Rob Guthrie played you all like fucking children. Ace is fine. He's probably an actor. Like the Hitchhiker was an actor in these towns too. I mean, come on.
Calm down, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, you lost it.
Quite simply put, none of this is an illusion.
What was his name?
I decided to walk over to Blue Jay, and I placed my hand on her shoulder. Now, I completely understand why you might think this is a hoax. Skepticism is a very healthy and logical thing. That said, take a look at your gas gauge for me. And we've been on this road for quite some time. You ain't feeling a little bit peckish? A little bit hungry? Be honest with me.
It's always fun to see how much the paid actors go through to get to me. As you see her pat you on the shoulder a few times and then turn away.
I lean
That's
over
funny,
to our
honey.
southern.
That's
I
funny.
lean over to our southern friend. How much are they paying you, and can I get in on it? Because I really could use some more booze money.
I decide to
At this
turn
point,
over and I look at him and just give him like the deepest, deadliest stare ever. Just the most serious thing. Money? You think I am making money? And I just
if you're
turn
a
back.
paid actor, it implies payment from the acting. So, yeah.
Can I roll for
So-
intimidation?
I like pull out a shooter. Like I'll bribe you.
Damn, my intimidation's low. I need to fix that in the future. Oh God.
You could use one of these to really steal your strength. And I like place the shooter in your hand and close it. Good luck, bud.
I never break
as
eye
you're going
contact
through
with
this-
him as I pull out my flask and mix his shooter with my flask.
Fireball.
Take a big swig and just stare him down and just go, lightweight.
Cinnamony. At this point, you hear Rob call out, "I know who you are, Denise." And you kind of feel strange silence come over a few people. Denise? You mean Denise fucking Carver? A couple of you guys recognize she is a very famous skeptic. She's made a living on it. She debunks psychics, haunted houses, all that shit.
I think my pizza's here.
What was your first guess?
Okay, there we go. We're back. And half the players are gone.
Trace, now would be a wonderful time to edit my token.
You want to change it?
Oh, absolutely. And I actually thought of a really good reason of why. I thought of a really good reason of why I'm changing it. But yeah, the one I sent you, please. Well, he's gone. It's perfect.
What are you asking, Cam?
What's Denise's last name?
Denise Carver.
Where's my notebook? Where's my pen?
In any case, you hear Apollo. No, you serious? Who the hell is Denise Carver? She's the biggest fucking killjoy in the hobby. Oh, fuck you, you fucking airhead. Denise here is a member of the Skeptics and Rationalist Institute of America. She likes to get herself invited on ghost hunting expeditions under false names so she could debunk them publicly. You may have gathered that she don't exactly believe in the supernatural. Actually, I do believe in the supernatural. I believe that it's a billion-dollar industry built on selling comfortable lies to the gullible, and it thrives on shitty journalists and attention whore beggars who are willing to spread whatever shit they think will get them clicks.
I just start
Well,
laughing
explain
off to
this
the
and
side,
sneeze
just
it.
like
and I'm gonna
dying
snap
of
my
laughter.
fingers And where you once saw a tall, skinny young man, you now see a rather joyous boy, little bit nerdy, wearing a Batman shirt because he embodies the Dark Knight. Doctor Strange socks on his feet.
As you do this, you'll see Blue Jay take a bow to Rob. I'm flattered you went through all this trouble. I don't know. I didn't know that my work was so offensive to you. I admire your work, Denise. Always have. That's why I brought you along. That's bullshit. Tell your friend Ace he can't hack for shit. As you see her pull a pack of Marlboros out of her coat, light one up, and then walk back to her car.
Skeptic woman. Anyways, Celeste. Well, actually, if Rob doesn't think that it's a horrible idea, maybe we go and gather some firewood as I can, and I will go ahead and use my cantrip druidcraft on my finger. We can set it alight to keep everyone warm, as a small little bit of flame produces at my fingertip.
Cool. Yeah, you guys can go wherever you want to. Just don't go down the road that way.
Yeah.
And see straight.
Yeah.
I want to look for another chick of torch.
I'd be happy.
Roll a D100.
I'd be happy to help you look, Celeste.
D100.
Come on, big whammy, big whammy.
Nope.
Not bad whammy.
Not good enough whammy, though.
Not good enough. You're getting the sense this isn't the most densely populated area.
We tried, though.
Well, usually not densely
Shocker.
populated areas have aminals.
Yeah, it's weird. Not a single fucking animal in this area, in fact. No birds, no squirrels, no deer.
Could
Nothing.
I'm going to go ahead and write this down in my book that it's kind of devoid of life. Can I go ahead and do some inspecting on like the trees and the ground to see if I can discern anything about like maybe what is going on with the biome?
Yeah. As you look around, roll a nature check with advantage.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, you're based on the terrain, you're still somewhere in Colorado. You're assuming kind of southeastern Colorado-ish, one of the less deserty sections.
So it appears that we are still in, well, what would be a desert plain, but somehow it is converted to tundra. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed, Celeste. Well, see, there aren't a lot of usually big creatures in tundra. Usually it is, smaller creatures, except for the predators. Those can be rather large. Blubbery, in fact. I do believe we should be careful.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Quite
There were a lot of words I didn't understand, but yeah, I got you.
By the way, Jade, if you want to pull a tarot card for tomorrow.
I've got my cat deck.
Good. Okay. Anybody else want to do anything in particular for the moment?
Oh, I wasn't sure if you heard me earlier when I said I was going to go speak with the trees.
Okay, you go speak with the trees. What do you say to the
Are
trees?
they speaking wubnub?
I kind of wanted to just go up to whichever tree is nearby and just do like an arcana check. I mean, I'm just getting a vibe check on the trees since these are 4 in force.
Yeah, kind of
She's the Lorax.
Looks like a willowy tree of some kind, kind of a scrub oaky.
Is it the same color it normally would be?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty normal. I mean, it's normal for like fall time. It's pretty bereft of leaves.
Do I happen to see Lovin going into the forest?
Oh yeah. He is constantly talking.
Would I be able to use minor illusion and like make an image of Ace right behind him?
Click on minor illusion. I think that it has dimension restriction.
It's no larger than a 5x5 cube for an image.
Okay, you can make a small ace.
Okay. Yeah. I just want to scare him. That's all.
Okay. Levin, do a wisdom
Mhm.
save as you catch something out of the corner of your eye and you look back.
Hang on 1 second. I'm reading something.
Evie, is there
I'm just
anything
trying to
you-
figure out if I'm going to be able to use my. Oh no, it says an ability check, not a save.
Yeah.
Okay. I
great.
was looking at that. You said wisdom save.
Yes. Evie, is there anything that you're asking to the trees, or are you just communicating with the trees?
I'm communing with the trees for now, but you said we don't see any wildlife, right?
No, none. In fact, no bugs, nothing living.
I feel like I would definitely notice that. So I'm gonna try and ask the tree and just ask like sorry, I'm trying to phrase it. What was that?
It's a Byleb. He's listening in.
Oh, gotcha. I'll go ahead and just kind of like put my hand on the tree and just what is happening here?
Okay. Go ahead and do a wisdom check. Mr. Billy, do a intimidation check. Ooh, no. Just Mr. Levin, you turn around and like for a second, like, oh, what the fuck? And then you're like, oh, somebody's made an illusion of a tiny ace. He's like a little short king ace.
I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna play into it a little bit. I'm gonna pat the illusion on the head, and then I'm just gonna walk through it.
Okay. You do so. Evie, you're finding very, very little wisdom in the trees, unfortunately.
Yeah. I saw that 5 and I was like, "Ooh, yikes." For reference, tomorrow I'll have pulled the star.
The star, very fun.
Oh, I also don't know if I have the link or if Marsh has the link. I can't get it on mine for some reason.
Don't worry about it. I got
Okay. Well, I'll let you know. So
yes, thank you.
That's his planning laugh.
Yes, that's always fun.
the good one.
Anyways, okay, Celeste, Levin, you're in the forest gathering some branches for a fire. Billy, you're confined to the car as you have nobody to help get your scooter out.
Could my
And
mage
then-
hand get my scooter out?
Very slowly.
So
It's
an
possible.
arthritic mage hand.
It'll be a in case of emergencies.
Yeah,
it's
it has to like open up the fucking back and then move all the shit out of the way that slowly drag out the fucking.
He didn't take his
do
Percocet this morning.
have one other question.
Yeah.
In my studying of the left-right game, would I have any history on this region within, or do I not know anything above?
Specifically, you know what Rob specifically released to it, which basically talks mostly up to the hitchhiker at this point. One of the reasons why you're able to be kind of so generally nonchalant about things. And then you know that like Jubilation was supposed to be a like chill little town that nobody's in, basically. But past that, you guys like there's a few more small things ahead. Mainly the thing that you've noted through your research is that the road has this like strange mixed quality of seemingly trying to trick the players of the game, but also helping them like stay in it, as it were. So it's like there's consequences, but it wants you here as long as possible.
So almost, so kind of like a lure fish kind of a deal where it's gonna throw some shit at you, but it wants you on the hook as long as possible.
Think more like a parasite. Like it's happy enough to kill you, but it'd rather you stay alive.
This is the tapeworm of games.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm just trying to paint myself a picture of what I know so that I can
No, all
notes.
I'm gonna imagine it as is sushi. How cool.
Well, Celeste, it looks like we haven't found anything. However, we have found quite enough sticks, and well, I think we should be able to at least get a fire started. So I'll go back to the car and I'll take a little bit of lighter fluid. I'll splash it down. I'll flick my lighter, even though that I can kind of create fire on the ground. I'll set it ablaze.
Okay.
Kind of in a more centralized area in the road.
Okay.
Not in the middle of the road, but a centralized area at the road where I'm not going to burn down the trees. Like I'm going to make an intelligent decision on where to build this.
Okay. you light yourself a little fire. Anybody else doing anything?
I'm just following suit right now.
Okay. You.
I go back. I go back to our car. Do I see Billy's arthritic mage hand trying to get his shit out?
You see it like fumbling with the back latch of the car, trying to pop the trunk.
I walk over. I open up the trunk. I pull out the scooter, and I walk over to the door. Open it up. We looking for this, Billy?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Of course.
Slide myself into my scooter.
Okay, you slide yourself in the scooter. Where you motor into in your scooter?
I'm gonna go to the fire.
Okay, make your way over the fire. For a moment there, you're like, what would happen if I took this little scooter here and went past the straight on this road instead of taking the turn? And you're like, that's a stupid fucking idea.
No, it's the left-right game, not the right game. Well, this fire feels nice. At least you're good for something.
Wow.
Oh, you will find that I am good for many a thing. You just haven't seen me pull out some of my finer qualities yet.
I just take a drag of a cigarette. I'll have to take your word for it, Coheed and Cambria.
I mean, it is quite nice to be me. I can be whoever I want.
You'll see Rob at this point kind of walk by and put his hands out to the fire. Wild ass day, am I right, guys?
Oh, that is for sure, my friend. I have seen some very gruesome shit. Men burnt alive, gruesome shit. And that was, well, let's just say that was definitely up there with some of the worst things I've ever seen.
Yeah, I kind of, I kind of wish that I was told I should have brought a gun on this.
For what old Rob said, it wasn't exactly a requirement before.
So you're saying this is the first time anything like that has ever happened?
Yeah, I mean, Rob took me out there one other time, and we didn't get too much farther down the road than this, but it was certainly a much more relaxed situation than we found ourselves in last time.
So you're telling me you've at least gotten this far before, but that has never happened?
Yeah, no, it was weird.
And from your experiences, what are we to expect for the next leg of the journey?
I mean, mostly cornfields after this. I'm gonna be real; it's pretty boring, at least for a couple days. We came to there was some sort of road sign, and after that we turned around.
And what of the fuel gauges? Did yours stay full the whole time you were traveling then as well? Is that something that we should expect to go continuing on further? Or is there going to be some sort of a time variance where we are then going to see it rapidly plummet later on?
That was a lot of words to ask if the fuel goes down. No, the fuel don't go down. You're good.
Well, I'm sorry for being
Interesting.
specific. As you know, I am a bit of a scientist. Collecting very specific data is
He
important.
pats you on the shoulder and then walks away.
I'm just gonna kind of look at Celeste like, why didn't he answer my question?
I don't know what to.
Does he
Because
not
you're
understand?
annoying.
I just
gonna
look over
roll
at
back
him.
I'm gonna roll back to the bar.
Listen, My Chemical Romance. Sometimes you need to quit while you're ahead.
I am trying to develop this character as a mix of three things: me, myself, and I. The best skater ever, and Sheldon Cooper. And it's really hard to balance all three of
Sheldon is
those.
fucking smiling on his character.
I will say Sheldon is not coming through at all.
That's why I'm trying to do the extra sciencey collecting data on everything bit.
That
We'll
said,
get
I
there.
can't stand Big Bang Theory, so I'm probably the worst person to ask about it.
It is not the best sitcom, but my dad loves it, so I've seen quite a bit. And in later seasons, he literally just asks a million scientific questions about everything, including dating and sex and everything like that. He'll ask
my
a million
God.
data point questions about that. So there you go. That's where I'm getting that from.
There you go. I know my father-in-law's a fan.
Yeah, my dad's a big fan.
By the way, Evie, as Mr. Azel is back. The dead phone that you guys have, you were kind of keeping an eye out earlier and saw that Eve and Lilith seemingly have a charger for that phone.
We should go ask them. I assume he'd want to. I think he's muted right now.
100%.
Am I talking too quiet, by the way?
No, you're fine.
Oh, good.
Cool. All right. Well, presumably, I'll let you you go ahead and lead the deal there, Evie. But from the bag, just underneath the kind of pile of dirty jeans and a t-shirt, you find the phone and start making your way over to Evelyn with a seemingly very drunken, nonverbal Hazel.
That tracks. Yeah. Walk over there.
Hey, good to see you. It's been a bit. How can we help you out?
Hey, yeah. Well, first off, that was pretty intense.
Fucked up? Yeah, fucked up.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Have to cleanse yourself of that at some point. Ooh,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna
for sure.
take a move
Oh
right
my God, are you? And you see her pat you on the hand. Are you Wicca?
I am, technically.
We met a little group of them out there in Pennsylvania. They like to transfer science. They're a lot of fun. I think they get meetings.
Yeah. It's kind of fun.
At least we felt we like them.
It's a very fun website. Lots of happy thoughts.
Yeah. Anyways, how can we help you?
So quick question. Do you happen to have a charger for, and I'll read the model of the phone.
It is an old ass Nokia.
Do you happen to have a Nokia charger on you by any chance?
I think that's when you see her pull out one of the old USB-Cs. Yeah, I think that fits. And you'll see it plugged in, and then they plug it into the car. And it takes a little bit, about 5 minutes or so, but you ding, have it able to turn on.
Sweet. It's so old, it probably doesn't have a passcode, right?
No. I don't think most people did it back in the day.
Okay. This isn't my phone. It was thrifted, like my car.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Anyways, anything else? You good?
Oh, yep, just that. Also checking in, if you ever need anything, just swing by.
No, thank you so much. Same to you. Eve, she's a bit of a wreck, but I'm fine.
Are you though?
Mostly, disassociating and removing myself from the situation. It's great. I'll deal with it in therapy.
I mean,
20 years
that's
down
what
the
we
road.
can do.
That's fair. If you want, I can walk you through some breathing exercises if you ever need
That
that.
would be great. And you spend the next however long walking her through some breathing exercises.
She seems a
You
bit
see her.
manic, so
You see her very adamantly focusing on them for a bit. Cool. All right. As you guys back up, you now have a charged phone.
sweet.
Whoa.
What you doing with it?
Since Azel was the one who found it, I'll go ahead and just hand it over to him and be like, "Here we go. It's all charged. Tell me what's on it."
Oh, okay. I'll flip it open.
Okay. You'll check it out, and
I'm just kind of like peer over your shoulder as you're doing it.
doesn't really have any like names. This kind of looks like it might have been a burner phone, but you do see just before it shut off, it seems like there were 3 calls in rapid succession with one another.
Do I recognize the numbers at all?
Mm-mm.
I don't feel like I would either.
Yeah.
Does
Hey,
this say,
anyone
like,
recognize a
unknown caller?
beep 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 number?
Who are you shouting this at?
Wherever the fuck's nearby.
I mean, are we still kind of close to the campfire, right?
Yeah,
Since we walked over to their car and then kind of back to our car area.
relatively. The people in the area, no, they do not recognize the number.
Weird.
Hmm.
Hey, don't you have
I won't even know
a
the
phone
area
on you?
code?
No.
God.
Would I know the area code?
No.
History check?
Fine, you're autistic enough. Intelligence check.
Yeah. Autism saves the day. No, it doesn't. No,
don't
it
know shit.
doesn't. No, it 100% doesn't.
Wait.
On a whim,
we could-
again, with counting my 340 some odd years, can I history check it? See if I recognize at least the area code?
Sure.
Well,
You can always try.
history would have been
For
higher.
Nope, I don't think so.
No. Anyways,
I'm just
Anybody doing
staring at
anything else?
Google and being like, don't we have our own phones? Couldn't we just put it in our phones and then call it and see if we can answer?
Yes, actually. I, being a little bit strange, I'm going to take a soil sample and I'm going to kind of put it in some alcohol and kind of boil it off a little bit in one of those pans I have and test the pH to see if it has any unusual minerals in it.
tastes like dirt.
I didn't say taste it. I said test it
Guess
for
what?
the pH.
Seems like dirt.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't seem like abnormal for traveling to a different world. Okay. That was really the point of my experiment.
Only our dirt
Liz,
expert was here.
Are you related to a guy named Demis or something? Because you're reminding me a lot of someone I know.
Lordy.
Who?
Anyways. We good?
Yeah. That's all I got.
Anybody turn on the radio again?
I broke mine, so no. I'm just gonna have my iPod and I'm gonna play it out loud. And let's see, what am I listening to right now? Oh. Yeah, absolutely. We are going to play some All American Rejects right now. That's what's
Cool.
playing.
Anybody else turning on a radio that has a radio?
We should.
I think about it and I just decided to walk over. I'm like, you know what? We essentially got a warning from the last radio broadcast we heard, so go ahead and turn the car on just to its battery and flip over to the radio station and just sit back, chiefing a cigarette, waiting.
And this is Chuck Greenwald coming at you from Jubilation. Good news, we have this year's Christmas tree star. It was a loud one, but don't worry, we dealt with that. He has them very shiny glasses on top, and they shine spectacularly as we put him up there. In other news, we have our friends. They left town a little bit too soon. We meant to, invite them over to the tables, but they're gone now and out of our reach, so that's a shame. But next up, we have "Fly Me to the Moon" by Frank Sinatra. So you'll have a good night now. And you hear a discordant, very fucked up, tingy sounding "Fly Me to the Moon" playing over the radio station.
Yikes.
Like, am I piecing it together that clearly they're talking about Ace and us? Or is it one of those things? Presumably, okay. Did anyone else hear it? Because I mean, I know it was just coming from our car.
That one, and then Edie said that she checked on the radio as well. So
Okay. Hey, Asking Alexandria, come here.
Is it just a different name?
I swear to God, Lincoln Park, I would drive you over here. I would drag you over here. McLovin, did you hear this broadcast?
No, I was listening to the classics.
Yes, I'm sure you were. Now, if you could put a day to remember down, the radio, it spoke again, and it very clearly stated, well, that douchebag with the sunglasses who got murdered miles back, they're turning him into their Christmas tree star, and they lamented the fact that we did not stick around.
Well, that is quite interesting. A society of savages. Very intriguing.
I feel like Savage is putting it nicely. In fact, I feel like it's doing a disservice to those who are truly savage.
But to take a holiday that is about joy and spreading cheer and to make it into something so dark and gruesome and unholy, it's almost magnificent, isn't it?
I just take a step back.
But
Might
or
not
maybe
be
not
the
guy, but like,
words
what do you
I would
guys think
use.
your holiday would be?
Well, I'm
Fourth of July
just
for me.
saying. I'm just saying, it seems like these people have similar cultures and traditions to our own, but in a much more dark and murderous fashion, as it seems. Because if they can't have possibly been waiting for anyone to stroll along, and well, it was recently just the middle of summer, and here it is now Christmas, so that may explain the winter tiding and changes all around.
Now you're starting to get where I'm thinking. This time frame is moving so strangely. And it seems that they not only revel in bloodshed, but truly celebrate it. This is a little bit more than I was expecting from a simple game.
Well, that being said, it does appear that we should, well, more than likely, at least avoid other people until we are able to monitor their activities and study them a bit. You know, see if they have any strange cultures or, well, really looking for more bloodshed would be a good start. But monitoring our activity and making sure that we, well, stick to areas that Rob has monitored previously, that might be a good idea moving forward.
You know, that's a good point. I should go tell this to Rob. I walk over and I relay what I heard on the radio to Rob.
You'll see him kind of frown a little. Well, that's not exactly comforting. Keep an eye out.
We're
man.
not
Keep an eye out.
we're not passing through any more towns, are we?
None as far as I know. After this, it's pretty much open roads till we, open roads, fields, and then eventually we get to a forest. That's about it.
Okay. And then, seeing as time and location seem to have been changing places quite frequently, how do we get ourselves back to Denver?
Turn around. But
I was afraid you were going to say that.
yeah. So you'll have to go back through Old Jubilation if you do want to get back. But I don't know. I have a suspicion that we might be closer to the end than the beginning.
Intriguing. Thanks for the update.
I just walk away, sparking another cigarette, taking another swig from my flask.
All right. You make your way back, and you see Bonnie and Clyde seemingly having a conversation. Roll a perception check as you're coming back to your car.
God damn.
Yeah, you're not really noticing too much. See, whatever it is, Bonnie seems to be pretty adamant about it, and then Clyde seems to just look very tired.
Okay. Clearly they're exhausted.
And I just walk back and I decide to find Billy and relay everything I've heard to him.
Okay. Billy, you are filled in.
Well, thanks, son. Can you make sure that my scooter's back in the car? I can't forget that.
Of course, my friend, of course.
I help load him up in the car and I help load up his scooter.
Yep. As you do, you notice scooter battery also full.
Oh, sick. Can I try to hear this conversation that's happening?
Perception. You nosy old fuck. Wait, you're fucking.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, no, makes sense with your, your fucking earaches.
Has the volume down on his co-clears.
Yeah, I forgot to turn him up.
You're the fucking 90-year-old trying to listen to the gossip the 80-year-olds are talking about.
Trying to stay hip.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, everybody eventually finds their way to whatever form of sleep they so desire. Next day, morning comes up early. You're at this point starting to get used to sleeping in a car. It's not the most comfortable experience in the world, but you make it work. You can see a couple folks up and ready. Rob seems to be handing out what appears to just be some like rice, eggs, and bacon or something like that. Yeah. As you guys do, can I get an insight check from everybody?
$23.
Yeah, okay. The two girls in the party, of course, are the ones who notice the emotional state of Bonnie and Clyde. Specifically, Clyde appears to be guilty, seeming as if he's hiding something.
Clyde's hiding something.
Can I roll insight?
Did you not already?
No. I
Yes.
must have missed the everyone I saw. I just saw other people.
Yeah, no. The human psyche still escapes you, sir.
However, because I am able to see somebody, I can use my tactical mind dice to increase somebody's insight, if I would like to. So, does Celeste pass the check?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just let Celeste do it. I'm just making sure. all my features are in weird places, and some of them because they didn't have like slots to select don't appear on my character sheet. So I have it in two places. I have the document that you sent me, and then my character sheet on two different tabs.
It's fair. By the way, Evie, as you do come to wakefulness, your card you pull appears to be a glowing, seemingly bioluminescent flower, and allies within 30 feet gain advantage on the first attack they make per combat, but you have disadvantage on all attacks.
Hmm.
Cool.
When something goes wrong, I'll put it in my hair so that way it stays safe because
Yes,
nothing's gonna get out of there,
Yeah.
as Marsh so kindly said.
Yes. Alrighty. Cool. As far as that goes, so girls, yes, you both notice that Clyde seems to be lying about something. You're not sure what.
I
I'll
look
go
over
over
at
to the
the
other girl in the party too.
Yeah.
Knock on your window. Are your windows
Hey.
down? Wait,
Yes.
this is my car. What am I saying? I'm just
You
gonna-
wanna get in your car?
Well, I just wanted to point out something real quick. I figured you would also have noticed this, seeing that you could probably sense the energy around you. Clyde seems a little bit suspicious, like he's hiding something. I'm not sure if that's the emotional distress or what, but should we talk to him? Check in on him? See if everything's okay?
Well, I believe he may be a little distressed due to, well, from talking to him, it seems like he didn't know there were going to be people here at all. So maybe things are changing at a more rapid rate than possible. It's
Yeah,
I
I get
said-
that.
I'd say let's go check it out.
What's the feeling?
Girl time.
All right, you get off your little booster seat you need to have to see over the dash, and you scamper out with your little legs. There's Celeste.
How tall are you? Like
Like
waist
like-
level?
Yeah.
baby size.
Yes, about she comes up to about your waist, and her wide brimmed hat gives her like an extra inch or two even. But yeah, you guys will come up and you'll kind of come in mid conversation. I'm telling you, Wintry Bay is where we gotta go. Oh my God, Bonnie, would you please? As you guys approach, you'll see Clyde. Oh, hey, fella, girls, how could I help you?
Good morning. We were just checking in, felt like maybe everyone could just have a fresh breath of air. Archie is in the way. That's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, just checking in on everyone. How you guys holding up?
oh, it's fine. She's excited to get down the road, and you'll kind of sense that whatever he's hiding, it is related to her specifically.
Sounds like you're hiding something.
You don't just one moment. I'm just gonna turn to you and whisper shout. You don't just say that to people.
Oh,
You have to have common decency and manners.
Sorry, that's not the halfling way, I don't think.
Add a please onto it afterwards. It'll soften the blow. Like, please may I know? Something like that.
Okay, all right. I'll follow your lead.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. As
Sorry,
you
don't
hear
mind.
Bonnie just fucking, I'm telling you, Wintry Bay, it's not far. I'm so excited to see it.
Wait, I don't think I've heard of that before. Have you, Celeste?
No.
Have you guys traveled this path before? Is that somewhere that is a traditional road stop?
No, it's our first time on the road. She just heard it, and she's been really excited to go there ever since. Roll insight, both of you guys with advantage.
Oh.
Evie, you barely make the DC.
Fuck.
Remember the one thing you guys weren't supposed to do?
Talk to the fucking dude.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Oh no, you guys, you did it.
I didn't. She responded to him, and then I thought, well, I already talked to him, so I might as well keep talking to him. And he mentioned Wintry Bay, and he made it sound so pretty.
You don't know how to follow rules, do you?
I didn't mean to.
You can
She already
never
told me
make it
that.
as a trainer. Never make it as a
It's
trainer.
okay.
You need
Holy shit.
discipline.
Did you specifically choose the Scottish one? Because you are so mean. What the hell?
This is punishment. This is discipline.
Okay.
Punishment,
Wait,
discipline.
Before we continue this, I have to ask: did we all get told something interesting by that man?
Who? Wait, excuse me?
Well, we weren't supposed to talk to the hitchhiker, right?
Yeah, no.
Like, at all. or
No,
acknowledge.
but
So
I mean, he knew things about me that definitely shouldn't be known.
right.
He said that we were all going to die here.
He told me in 50 turns we were gonna be like, so, and then some other stuff.
And he was
But,
wrong about that. But
I mean, we
he
weren't,
told me he
but
knew where
one of us
my
did.
friend was, who disappeared years ago. And that, I mean, he hasn't been heard of since maybe a month or two after the disappearing. People stopped looking. So
He's just a big old bully.
Wait,
well,
wait.
the fact that he knows something that's happened from years ago is concerning, especially when it just kind of fell off the side of the map.
It's fine.
It's the literal
It's
map.
fine.
Hey, any of you guys part of the Flat Earth Society, by the way?
I'm sorry?
The what?
Yeah, the Flat Earth Society. You know, the people who believe the world truly is flat, unlike those weird rounders.
Is it
I
in
don't
the
know why
lot?
I write the card with you.
The world.
The funny thing is, in this world, there is actually somewhat of an argument for it because it is flat. Like as far as it it keeps going. Nobody
Well,
nobody's been able to circumvent it, but when they go to space, it looks round, so nobody knows what the fuck happens, and it looks
Well-
way smaller than it is.
Well, my good sir, as we know from at least attempted circumventions, the world would more than likely be flat.
Okay.
So I'm
Anyways,
not
back-
understanding your piece.
We probably need to tell what's his face. Roy, what happened?
You mean Rob?
But yes.
Yep.
Well, real quick though.
Okay, look, I'll go tell Rob. Okay, and if he says to turn around and go back, I'll turn around and go back. But
I'm not gonna let you walk to his car alone. This place scares me.
oh,
Hey, you're
okay.
actually being thoughtful. Good job. I'll give you a pat on the back. You're
you
learning.
walk him over, and
I'm not trying to die.
they seem to have a conversation. Do you sticking around trying to listen to, or do you go?
Fuck yeah, I'm eavesdropping.
Okay.
Right behind
Not really
Celeste,
telling, but I
Azel
wanna
is
eavesdrop too.
he's just perched up behind a tree listening as well.
I'm a chick. I want to know the D, the T.
Wrong phrasing, but yeah, it works. I will also listen in since we're walking him over to the
I love tea. I love tea.
Perception.
what are we
Vocals.
perception? Okay. Bummer.
Okay. You don't really catch
Why would you like tea? It's just hot leaf juice.
hot leaf juice. Anyways, you guys don't catch a lot of the conversation. Mostly you just see Clyde kind of seeming to explain a couple of things, and then Rob kind of seeming like confused, slightly surprised, and then nodding, giving him a pat on the shoulder, and then he sends him back. He said we should still keep her going, just because going through jubilation right now could be sketchy, but he wasn't happy. I could tell you that much.
That's fair. You know,
He said not to talk to him.
it's like
I know you see the old
It wasn't the
80-something-year-old
hand
woman
that did
holding
it.
her
It was
perch.
Bonnie.
Perch
Yeah, I was
looking
gonna say,
very
if anyone, we should actually discuss this with Bonnie a bit more. Bonnie, real quick, did he say anything else to you?
No, he just he had such a lovely voice, and he kept telling me about Wintry Bay and how nice it was there, and how it was like this place that Clyde and I went back when we were little kids, and it was the last time that our parents were happy.
Yeah, we're not gonna go there.
What? What do you mean?
I mean, we
We all got told we're gonna
die
die in like 50 turns, and so if that's in like 50 turns, we
We already
dead.
went 50 turns. That was jubilation.
Your jubilation.
Oh my god. Did you go to school? Did you live in a society?
Maybe.
For someone who grew up in the woods, somehow it surprises me of your feralness.
You don't know me?
I don't.
This sassy child has been on her own since the age of 12 with nobody but a fucking turtle.
I love my
Is,
turtle.
is the person that you travel with? I'm so sorry, I forgot Evan's character's name.
Lovin.
You have a problem with my turtle?
Is Lovin your brother? Did you guys grow up in the same household?
Once again,
Is he
big
like a
lift
father
vibes.
figure?
Wait, can your turtle spit out? Is your turtle a water type?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, I have a problem with your turtle.
I hate you. Don't even look at my turtle.
I hate it too.
Don't even look at my turtle.
I don't want it. Keep it away from me and I won't look at it.
You stay away from my turtle.
I've seen a lizard that's 10 times cooler than your fucking turtle.
That was rude.
Where did you see this lizard? I would much like to study it.
I'm a little aggravated. Would you like
Lizard.
alcohol? Wait, are you of age to drink alcohol?
Lizard.
Lizard.
Lizard. Lizard.
Yes.
Lizard. 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 I love that. That video is my brain.
Shit. I'll share out.
Archie's like completely blocking the way here. Can you move him up?
Anyways,
So I was
Two more-
comforting Bonnie, by the way, telling her like we might. It just depends on where the road takes us, because she looked
okay.
upset.
Okay, good. That's good to hear. Hopefully it's on the way.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully.
Anyways,
Well, this was a nice chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate
yeah,
it.
thank you guys. That's so nice of you to check in.
Uh-huh.
You want to
As
see
we're
my
walking
Do you want to
back-
see my turtle?
That is
Yeah.
a cute little turtle.
Okay.
Hi there.
Is it an actual turtle?
It's a lot bigger and more monstrous than a turtle, but
So, like, it's alive?
oh yeah,
It's a literal Pokemon.
yes. It's basically a Squirtle.
It is
Yeah.
knockoff Squirtle.
I was about
It's
to
the
say, Brandon,
Squirtle
you
we
gotta
have at
decide. Is
D&D.
it Squirtle? Is it Turtwig? Is it...
I had a choice and I chose the water one.
So it's Squirtle. Okay.
I'm gonna say hello to him, her.
It's her.
Hello.
If I get to choose.
Wait, what?
I was like asking if I get to choose if it's a male or female.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Do you have a name for her?
She doesn't have a name yet. I'm waiting for her to evolve before I give her one.
How you
It's like a baby. You don't get too attached before the second trimester.
Jesus Christ.
That got dark.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Because it's gonna look different. So like, if I give it a cute name now and it looks hideous later, or like really tough, can't have a name like Baby Cakes, you know?
Celeste is out here running a real life Nuzlocke. If it dies for good.
Man said baby cakes, but I know he's never watched China, Illinois.
No.
But what if we go bum? Baby cakes, no.
All right. Well, anyways, you guys eventually, presumably, find your way back into your vehicles after a hearty breakfast. Everybody going with the same configuration of people?
Yes.
I see no reason why not.
I'm hesitant on the flat earther, but sure.
Okay. You guys each pack it back into your vehicles and you drive. And what do we take?
Left and then a right and then a left and then a right and then a left
Goddamn
and then
it.
a right.
All right. Fantastic. Back on the road again. You all are driving. You're driving. And you're driving. And you're driving. It lasts a while. Solid.
What are we listening to? Lovin'?
We are actually now listening to the whole Nevermind album by not yeah, all of Nevermind.
Neat.
That's what we're jamming out to.
All right.
Right now, Smells Like Teen Spirit is just blasting.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad at least Marshall has seen China, Illinois.
All right. As you guys drive, you get into about hour 7. Perception checks, everybody.
Buddy. Yeah. Nope. I don't see shit.
Finally, a good roll. Jesus Christ.
York, you are the only one who actually sees it. There's something small in the distance. You see it slightly bobbing, but it's getting larger. As you're
I'm
looking,
gonna pull out my walkie.
May
Oh, go
I?
ahead.
Would a D10 potentially pass this check?
Maybe. No.
Okay. Well,
York.
thankfully, due to my passive, it doesn't consume the slot if it doesn't work.
How's that? York, you see this in your rearview mirror. It's to the right-hand side behind the convoy by probably a good half a mile, maybe more.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my walkie-talkie and just radio ahead.
Rob, are you seeing what I'm seeing off the right-hand side, back behind us?
You'll see him kind of glancing. And it takes about a minute for him to respond, but yeah, I see it.
See
Any
what?
idea what that is? Should we just ignore it, keep going?
That's
I don't see anything.
something new. And at this point that you hear Eve over the radio. Guys, there's something behind us. It's coming right after us. Blue Jay, can you see it? Blue Jay's at the very back of the convoy and does not answer.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Is it from Jubilation? Guys, everyone stay calm. Let's pick up the pace a little. As you see Rob push on the accelerator a little bit more heavily. Who is it, Rob? I ain't so sure, but we got a turn coming up. We got to keep ourselves off the road and see if it follows. York, as you keep an eye back, you see it kind of stumble for a moment, but then seemingly keep going just as fast, if not a little bit faster. Guys, speed up, please. Please calm down. You hear Lilith say, "It's coming right for us," Eve says. What do you guys do?
Speeding up.
Okay.
Well, Love's driving, so I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna,
I'm a slam on that pedal.
we're gonna go ahead and speed up just for now until I know exactly what's going on.
Just keep up with the group.
Okay. You guys keep going, and after about another 10 minutes of driving, you'll hear Eve call over again. It's Face. Oh my god, guys, please. You look over and you spot a It's interesting looking.
Ew, gross. Ew.
You see its face seems to be cleaved down the middle, and there's no real gore to it. There's just this ceaseless, empty void that seems to go in too deep where its face should be.
There's something wrong with your face.
Arms and legs, its arms specifically, appear to be cracked and contused in 100 different areas, each one having this kind of purplish blister that hasn't quite popped yet, where the bone is threatening to push through. Its legs, one of them seems perfectly fine. The other one seems bent like a C as it ambles forward at ridiculous speeds. Doing anything else, or are you guys just keeping it going?
I'm gonna keep
Detectives need
going,
to
but
say, return the slab.
I do pull out my revolver, and I'm driving both hands, but one hand's also got the revolver on the side, just like I'm speeding up as much as this old ass car will let me.
Okay. As Eve is having her kind of tirade over the radio, you hear Blue Jay, Jesus, shut up. Hey, that is not helping. Rob is moving pretty fast. We stay on course. It ain't caught up to us just, oh my God, oh God, oh God. You hear Rob's warnings cut short with the screeching of tires. You see Eve swerve out of the convoy's neat single file line and onto the empty lane beside you guys, the car accelerating past Bonnie and Clyde, past Apollo, and eventually past you guys as well. As you look over, you see a brief glimpse of Eve and Lilith. Lilith is yelling at Eve, who's currently driving, trying to get her to calm down, and Eve is just screaming in the air, a puppet of her own frenetic terror. As the car shoots past you guys and down the long road ahead. Ferryman to Eve and Lilith, stop the car right now. Eve, slow down. Eve, God damn it, you gonna... As you stare through the windshield, each of you watches as Eve and Lilith's car stops. No skittering tires, no nothing. It just stops. I told them to be careful, you hear over the radio. And as you guys approach, you see exactly what Eve missed. A turn.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You watch as inside the car, the wheels begin slowly dipping in as if it's tar.
Fuck.
What are you guys doing?
Can we pull them out?
Are you walking towards them?
No.
Can I
I'm
use
gonna
Mage
get on
Hand
the
to try to
radio.
grab one of
Cobain over to lead. Are we going to be able to help them at all now that they've missed the turn? Are we able to go back?
Shit. You just hear shit. Ferryman to all cars. I found the turn. Let's make it quick. Even Lilith, you stay in the car. I am coming back to get you both. As you see Rob kind of park it at the where the intersection of the turn is, flick on his signal and prepare you guys for the sharp left. As you all kind of pull in safely, you'll see Rob climb into the back of his car, grab his rifle, and then jump out onto the path, quickly following behind. As they arrive on the main road, you see that the figure has covered considerable distance. It's finally drawing near enough that you could see exactly what the details of its face and body look like. Rob appears shaken as he raises the rifle to his shoulder, just seemingly trying to warn whatever this creature is to turn around. Evie and Azel, either insight or intelligence, whichever is the higher for each of you.
Let me see. Insight is a +0 for Marsh, and intelligence is a +1. I'll roll intelligence for Marsh, and then I'll do insight on mine.
Okay. It's not too bad. Azel, you have a correlation go on in your brain as the same clothes that were found in that pack are the same ones that this person, creature, thing is wearing. Same kind of dusty jeans on the same size, same sort of t-shirt, same size. And each of you are ready for a fight. What are you guys doing to prepare?
I am going to go ahead and grab some of the loose pipes that I had in the back and start making a concoction of motor oil and alcohol within them, soaking a piece of paper through that extends through the top and capping them off, essentially making pipe bombs.
Okay.
I'm going to do 2 or 3 of those, and I'm going to hand one over to Celeste.
That was an accident. Sorry.
I'm going to hand one over to Celeste. I'm going to have one, and I'm going to kind of look over at the car with the old man. I'm going to begrudgingly hand one over to him because he doesn't look like, as far as I've seen, he doesn't look like he has anything to defend himself. And then I'm also going to pull the large pocket knife out of my pocket.
Okay.
And ready the blade.
Anarchist cookbooks, fucking homemade shoddy pipe bombs.
Yeah, I pull out our car right in front of Rob's pulled over car, and I tell Billy to stay. And I hop out, but I stay like right next to the door, like the door's still open, kind of like taking cover. In fact, I open up the back door and kind of crouch behind it with my revolver out, just trying to give him cover fire if I can.
Okay. As each of you repairs in your various different ways, you see the man seems to completely ignore you guys as it continues on its march, even as you see Rob takes a shot and a bullet hits square in its chest, and you see this stream of blackish bile spew out onto the ground behind it as it keeps going. And then fear shifts into confusion as it completely passes you by, going right down the road as if it didn't even notice that you guys were there. That's the good news. The bad news, Lilith and Eve are currently sinking into some sort of tarish pit because they missed a turn. It's at this point that you'll see well, actually, Eve, another insight check.
Were you saying me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Eve,
You said
sorry.
Eve, so I
Yeah,
wasn't
I
sure
did
if you
say
were
Eve.
saying Eve.
Two very similar names.
It always happens.
Yes, well.
You said insight, yeah.
Yes, please.
Oh.
Boy. You want to try it again?
Can I?
Yes, you may.
Man, oh,
that's not better.
Here we go again.
Okay. Azel, int with advantage.
Intelligence, yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Azel, in that moment, you're like, you pull out the phone and you dial the number that was calling 3 times before before this phone died, and you hear ring ring from just behind you as you look over and you see Rob, and seemingly it came from his phone. In any case, as you do this, you'll see Rob pulling over, and he pulls out what seems to be a longer rope, and you'll hear him radio over, Lilith, Eve, you guys need to climb onto the roof of the car. I'm going to throw you a rope. You need to catch it and immediately pull it tight. If any part of that rope touches the asphalt, it's going to start sinking, and you're not going to be able to get out, okay? Okay. And you'll see Lilith make her way out easily enough, but you'll see Eve appears to just still be kind of in this like panicky state in the car, as slowly but surely Lilith is able to get her out of the car itself.
Remember your breathing exercises.
As you guys watch, you'll see the car finally get past the tires as there appears to be more surface area. And you watch as more of this asphalt reaches up, and it seems to almost be dragging the car in actively.
That's terrifying.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. As you see Rob make the throw towards Lilith, who it manages to grab the rope barely, but she kind of stumbles while doing it and nearly falls in, but is able to grab the ceiling rack. And you see her try to pull the rope tight, but you notice immediately it does hit the base at the lowest point and begins sinking into. Shit. You guys have any suggestions in this moment?
Yes, I am going to see if we have any round surface and an anchor to run the rope across.
You got a spare tire?
Okay, yeah, so we're going to wedge the spare tire up against a tree, pull the rope tight across it, and pull across, essentially making a makeshift winch, which the Egyptians used to pull things much larger than their what they originally could pull. If we all grab a hold together, we should be able to pull with a much greater force, much quicker. We should be able to pull them out.
Okay, you're trying to pull out the sinking rope.
Potentially.
Okay, strength check for I guess all Ians.
It's the back of my car.
I am not helpful.
I hate strength. All right, let's go. I'm gonna whip out my Pokemans, or maybe my squirter. Get it? Because it squirts them?
Just you.
And I'm thinking that we take that and wrap it around my tow hitch.
Okay,
It's a Subaru. It's got a tow hitch.
yes, you guys are trying out the pulling method, and it just doesn't seem to be working. As you're watching the car sink, it gets about down to the doors now. As you see this asphalt and these little hands greedily grabbing more and more. It's looking pretty rough. And as you guys are trying to figure out how to pull out this rope, you will see Rob just, God damn it. Okay, if we find something, maybe we could put down the empty jerry can. No, that's too unstable. They'll just get sucked in by him.
God damn it, just get out of the car.
It's at this point that you see Apollo step forward. They aren't going to last much longer. It takes a second for the road to get you. That's how they got so far ahead of us before it stopped. I drive out, they jump onto my car, then we can climb back. I ain't got more rope. You got a winch, right? If I drive out, get it all bunched up on my lap, then I can make sure it never goes slack. Then we could hook it up to my roof bars and climb our way out.
Let's go for speed.
You got the best car for it, but I should drive out there. No, you need to work the wrench. Bonnie and Clyde ain't got, well, they're not going to be able to climb back. You see him just shake his head. I don't got the time to rationalize this all out. Okay, we're wasting time. You know it's a good idea.
Yeah, but
Better
if
get
it's
back
just
here,
you,
Apollo.
if it's just you and there's two people that you're grabbing, don't you need someone else to like help do the pull? I
Well,
don't know how
as long as they're able to jump over to the car, as I have that winch set up nice and tight, then we could climb over. It shouldn't be too far. I just need to get a decent amount of speed.
Well, should one of us come with you to help out?
No, I feel
Would
like
I
feel
be
like the more people we
able?
got out there, the worse it's going to be.
Would I be able to run some sort of a mathematical calculation to tell him exactly how fast he would need to go based on how long it took to sink?
Intelligence. Yeah. You tell him pretty much right where he needs to be to make it so that there's optimal spacing between them, close enough to jump. Should be about 65 miles per hour, about 100 feet back.
Perfect. And I'm gonna be like, don't go too far over that, because then you'll kind of swing, you'll shift off course. Don't go any slower, you'll get stuck.
All right. And you see Rob kind of turn. You better get back here, Apollo. Don't plan on hanging around out there, Rob. You see Apollo grin before sprinting over to his rover, backing up the amount of distance, and then just blasting it forward. You hear that, Lilith? You hear Rob call over. What's happening? Apollo's coming out for you. You're going to have to jump onto his car and then climb back over, okay? Oh, okay. You see her hurry over to Eve and grasp her friend by the shoulders as she relays the plan. Okay, that'll hold. All set up. You see, you hear Rob call over the radio. Okay, see you on the other side, Rob. As you see Apollo slam his foot onto the accelerator, and the Range Rover bolts forward and powers down through the threshold. The engine roars as he rockets past the left turn and keeps going into the territory beyond. In the few precious seconds he has, he crosses the distance onto the towards the two terrified girls. The winch rope streams through the window and then suddenly pulls tight. Apollo is thrown forward as the car comes to an uncompromising stop, roughly 10 feet distance from Lilith and Eve. And as you see it creep forward just a little bit closer, it gets to about 6 feet away. Not great, not terrible, but close enough to be able to jump onto. You see the impact look brutal, but Apollo, a little bit shaky, manages to keep hold and gather himself up. I don't think insurance is going to cover this, as you see him climb out onto the roof. All right, take the slack, Rob. As you watch the winch begin pulling in. Okay, come on. I got you. You got to move fast now. You see Lilith stand up and help Eve to her feet before stepping down onto the rapidly disappearing trunk. At this point, it's getting just past the windows of the car. Okay. You see Lilith yelp as she throws herself towards Apollo. Her foot plants itself on the hood of the car, the other leg falling in the air behind her. Apollo grabs her by the arms and yanks her onto the car, holding her close to him as she gets her bearing on the smooth metal of the hood. When she's stable, he lets her crawl up onto the roof, where she immediately looks back at Eve. See, Eve, nothing to it. Come on now. You see Eve paces back, her hands shaking as she contemplates the jump, fighting against the screaming instincts that you know has to be pounding inside her head. Eve squeals as she steps across the trunk and makes the leap across, the toe of her shoe lifting off the car mere seconds before it descends into the murk. Black pitch on the road. See, Eve lands just a little bit short of her destination. One desperate grasping arm makes contact with Apollo as her legs bang and scrape against the rover's grill, scrambling for any conceivable purchase. Apollo is wrenched sideways by the force of Eve's landing, throwing him off balance, and by the unexpected application of her whole weight. In the gut-churning moments that follow, Apollo tugs Eve onto his chest and wraps an arm around her, his center of gravity passing over the edge of the car. The fall seems to take a lifetime. As they're wrapped in each other's arms, Apollo and Eve tumble forward towards the patient, ravenous ground. In the split second it takes before he leaves the car of the hood, Apollo uses his last inch of footing to push himself into a slow turn. The twist continues as they fall, until Eve is looking at the road, Apollo to the pale blue sky. In one final action, Apollo pushes Eve's waist, holding her at arm's length. Apollo's back thuds into the asphalt, his head smacking audibly against it. Dazed and concussed, he manages to hold Eve aloft, keeping everything but her feet from joining him on the hard ground. Get back up. Quickly, now, get back up. You see her face shredded by fear and guilt and sorrow. Eve stares into Apollo's eyes and she whimpers. Collecting herself, she pushes herself off of him, ripping out her laces and leaving a shoe and sock behind as she clambers onto the Range Rover. With every moment, she whispers a quivering apology. It's okay. It's okay. Go on. It's okay. He repeats those two words over and over until you're not sure who he's talking to. The road elasticizes around him, dragging him down into his depths as Eve looks back to him, her face in cringing memory. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's all right. Just get going, okay? It don't hurt. Don't hurt really. You see Apollo's ears sink beneath the road, entering a new world of perfect silence. Apollo sees the ending near. Oh God, Rob, Rob. You watch his little hands reach into his mouth and slowly pull him down until he can't talk no more. Come on, we gotta go, Sarah. We've gotta go. You see Lilith say to Eve. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You guys just let yourself down until you're hanging from the rope. Work your way across. I got it. You ready? You see Eve look at her friends. I don't. Just watch me, okay? Follow right behind me. See, the Range Rover's wheels have now disappeared. With every passing second, the cable's clearing is diminishing, and the angle between the roof bar and the Wrangler's lighting rig becomes steeper. They needed to start moving now or not at all. Eve looks across the length of rope, and you could feel her mind kicking at the prospect. I can't. Sarah, we fucking have to, okay? Follow behind me. You see Lilith wrap her arms around Eve, hugging her stiff, unshivering frame before letting go, crouching down and to the rope and slowly working her way under it. Her hands clinch the cable and her legs wrap securely around it. Lilith starts pulling herself along the rope, shifting her feet every few seconds behind her. She fixes eyes on you all as she drags herself to the halfway mark. Is she following? Sarah, it's not as bad as it looks. Please, come on. You hear Rob shouting out at Eve. You see Lilith cross the threshold, her knuckles white as she continues to cling to the rope. Rob marches up to her and helps her down into her arms. As soon as her feet hit the ground again, they give way beneath her, and Lilith sinks to the ground, crying out, Sarah, come on, please. I can't. Please, Sarah, I need you here. You see her slow breaths quaking with anxiety as Eve slowly crouches down and grips the rope, slowly but surely. As the asphalt consumes the car's license plate less than a meter below her, Eve lowers herself down and with clumsy desperation begins dragging herself along the rope. She's left late, but if she goes fast, she might be able to get there. I'm not going to make it. You are. Keep going. You see the Range Rover's windows disappearing now. And just as it looks like Eve might actually make it out, you see a hand emerge from the asphalt, gripping her stomach and dragging her down. As you hear Lilith scream out and Eve begin to cry as she suffers the exact same fate that the Apollo has. As this black asphalt sticks its terrible tendrils into her mouth and drowns out every breath that she had. No, please. Please, no. The last thing that you hear from Eve is, I love you. I love you, Chin. I love you too. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, fuck.
As the road consumes what's left of the tow winch, you see Rob cut it. And you'll watch just as the metal cord just begins slowly getting pulled deeper and deeper into the asphalt. Eve is crying. Rob is trying to console her as best he can. You see Bonnie and Clyde just kind of looking on with shock. And then Blue Jay, her reaction's something interesting as you just hear her whispering, it's not real, it's not real, it's not real. And it's at this point that you could hear Rob kneeling down beside Lilith. I could take you home if you want to. No. Lilith wipes her eyes as tears continue to just fall down her cheeks. No, I'm still going. I'm going to get to the end. You know I can't tell you when that'll be. See Lilith stand up and glare at Rob, and then it looks over to Bonnie and Clyde. You guys still going? You have a seat free? You see the siblings look at one another, and Bonnie nods. You got a place with us if you want it. Is the door unlocked? Yeah. Then why the fuck are we waiting around for? As you see Lilith march over to Clyde's Ford and climb into the back seat. He waits impatiently for everybody to finish up. Anybody else want to turn around?
No.
I don't want to turn around. When I turn, I kind of give him a little bit of a glare. Is it Guthard or Guthrie?
Guthard.
But Mr. Guthard, be completely honest here. How many men and women have died doing this trip before?
None, but I've never taken out more than 3.
I feel like that's vital information you should have led with. And
I'm sorry. Did I not tell you guys the risks? Did I not tell you to do exactly what I fucking said at the beginning of this, including not missing a fucking turn?
No. You did. It's right here in my notes.
Good. And stop bitching so much and get back in your fucking car or turn around as you see him get into his car.
I climb back in my car and I'm just kind of like mumbling myself.
Fucking goddamn trips more
I'm
dead.
going to lean over to Celeste. And this is the importance of following rules.
I know. That's why I'm not dead.
Folks, roll an intelligence check.
Damn. For an intelligent man, I am not intelligent today.
Oh, 2 natty ones. What's up? Oh, that was Hazel. I was like, what's up, girl? But no.
Oh, wait, that's an intelligence save. Whoops, wrong button.
Thought we were having girl power.
Damn, I wish. Oh my god, do I wish.
Hazel and Celeste, you guys come to a chilling conclusion at the same time.
Chill.
The road seems to not necessarily be actively hunting. The man, he just passed you by. He was weird as hell, but this is the first time that you've seen it, like, the road itself actively pull someone in. And both you guys come to the realization around the same time that there were 2 people that went out there and broke the rule of passing the turn. And when it looked like 2 people were going to escape and one was already dead, the road dragged down one more person. So 2 people died for breaking the rule, no matter what.
Oh, man.
So that's why Ace died.
It's a guarantee that 2 people are going to die there.
Wait, but haven't we only had 3 deaths?
Yeah, and
So shouldn't there be?
Bonnie broke the first rule.
Yeah, and Ace died, and just now we had
Because
2 people. So are
Now
we?
2 people broke the rule.
2 people broke
and
the
now-
rule. The
now
2 people in
two-
the car, and 2 people died in this incident.
So it doesn't matter who breaks the rule.
Somebody's got to die
for it.
or pay for it. Yeah, I like that better.
Huh.
Sketch.
Right.
Nobody else break the fucking rules.
If you don't break rules, you should be all right.
In any case, you continue on for about another 4 hours in what is a kind of oppressive, pensive silence. You make about 3 more turns. No real issue coming from them. And you're watching as the landscape's starting to shift somewhat. You're going from what seems like miles of this very kind of Kansasian stretches of fields of corn to what appears to be more kind of rocky cliff sides. And as you are looking over the more rocky cliff sides, you are noticing the ocean far below. But eventually, you guys make your way to camp for the night and may go about your speaking if so desired.
Having to talk about right now.
Well,
I decided to look over to Billy while we're sitting in the car.
Billy, something about this just ain't ringing right. Of course, we've seen 3 people die already. Now, I know you and me ain't no strangers to death, but something tells me that Mr. Guthert ain't telling us everything he could be. What are you thinking?
This isn't the actual location, it's just a camp map.
You know, I don't really know. I don't know what to think because this is just so far out of the realm of anything I've ever thought possible. So, I don't, I, I don't know if we just keep following his rules. Should we confront him? I think we just ride it out for a little bit and see where this goes.
I hate to admit it, but I think you're right. The way he snapped at me back there does make me think he knows something else, but everybody who's died is someone who, well, not someone, but every time someone didn't listen, someone died. I think if we want to survive, we gotta listen to this man. Hopefully
Well,
he can stay alive to keep us alive.
I mean, we have to rely on these idiots not to break a rule.
That's the scary part. Our lives in the hands of them.
Well, I don't know. I guess we'll do our part.
All we can do, Billy.
Can I turn on the radio and see if anything is
Sure. And with that, we're coming to the beginning of our nightly broadcast. I want to wish you all a warm evening from Wintry Bay. I know it's chilly out here, but we're going to go ahead and play you some nice, relaxing jazz music. It's going to be a good evening. Make sure you call on in at if you have any requests. Have a good one. As you begin to hear just some soft jazz playing.
I didn't hear the
lame.
conversation with Bonnie and Clyde, did I?
I don't think so.
I think so.
Do you want to have one?
No, I'm okay right now.
Fuck them old people. All right.
Yeah, I mean, they're already fucking, you know, they broke. They have 1 strike on them right now. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. All right. Anybody else do anything?
I was going to say, I think that since Azel and I are both in the same car and he was making that phone call, was I also aware that I heard the chime come from Rob's phone?
Yep.
Be like, that just seems interesting. So does Rob have a burner phone on him, or was that his phone? He has traveled the road before, he said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bit confused about that. You know what? I feel like in order to bring us together more as a community, I should let other people know about this. and I'll just go to the car that's closest to me and just be like, knock, knock, knock.
Okay, you either have the old man or the fucking scene boy.
Let's say
the short
old
staff
guys
worker.
or weird guys.
I mean, I'm gonna let
Because
both
I
of
was
y'all
a
know,
skater
so
boy. I said see
I'll
you
go.
later, boy.
Okay. Let's say you start with the old men. York and Billy, you see the hippie lady walk up and knock on your window.
Why,
Hey,
yes, my
lady.
wicker friend. How can we help you?
Fair tidings. So I realized we haven't all actually talked that much together, even though we're all traveling together and some of us have died on this trip together. I feel like we should probably be a little bit closer, you know? Oh, I
What?
have a juicy secret. You want to hear it?
Well,
Huh?
I must admit, part of me does agree. The other part is a little leery. Developing an emotional connection when one of these idiots could get one of us killed, I'm not so sure.
I mean, that's part of life, though, is to feel. We're only here a short time. Also,
Well, you
we
might
can never
be.
say no to knowledge. It'll help out more oftentimes than not. You want to hear about it? As I like angle the phone.
You know what? I'll entertain you.
Cool.
The name is York. This here's Billy. You might need to speak up for him. I don't think his hearing aids are turned up.
Hi, Evie. Nice to meet you.
What'd she say?
Said her name is Electric Vehicle.
Okay, electric vehicle. It's nice to meet you.
Fucking
These
newfangled
kids have
names.
these kids have the weirdest names these days. I don't understand.
This is just like home.
Now, Evie, I must ask, and of course, if I'm prying or getting a little too personal, forgive me, but are you possibly of Romanian or Roma persuasion?
What gave it away?
Well, the darker, curlier hair, the darker than normal skin, can't color, no offense. And I could swear I detected just a hint of an accent. I've spent a fair amount of time in Galatz myself.
Well, thank you for noticing. Um, it's nice to know you appreciate the culture.
Uh, as you're looking at her and she's like relatively in your proximity for the first time, you're noticing definitely Earth Genasi, and you're seeing that there are these kind of like interesting crystalline patterns that are kind of etching through her skin, and they appear to be rubies.
Hmm. And if I'm not mistaken, do I detect rubies there?
Yeah, in a sense.
In a sense, interesting. Well, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
You as well. I'm not sure if I should say this out loud, but yeah, I probably should. Are you a vampire?
Vampires.
Like, albino, you have pointy ears. Can I see your teeth?
Smile my perfectly straight, normal looking teeth.
Weirdly enough, some of them look filed.
Ah, vampires. I will say it's not the first time I've heard that, nor, well,
Well, I just figured,
let's just say I've got
albino
quite the
skin.
familiarity with the vampire, if you like to call them that.
Huh.
Prefer to call them cocksuckers. I mean, bloodsuckers.
Let's just say they don't appreciate the term vampire. At least,
Oh, my apologies.
not the few I've known.
Looking
Now,
at both the grandpas, do they seem just human then, or?
One's an elf, the other one's definitely human.
Okay. Elf, pointed ears, human. Super old grandpa.
Holy shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
For a moment, you consider that maybe the old man might be a halfling or something else, but you've determined that he's just really shrunken with age.
Now, it is interesting. Of course, I know that vampires, like I said, if you'd like to call them that, have quite the history both in Romania and with the Roma people. Tell me, what do you know of the vampire? Entertain me.
Mostly just folklore and stuff like that. I mean, I come from a village that has a lot of blood working, so it's not too spooky of a topic for me, honestly. But some people are a bit more hesitant on the taboo kind of superstitions and whatnot, you know. I mean, I still carry salt with me everywhere, but that's just for good tidings, as I sprinkle some out. But yeah, I mean, just like from what I remember, like scary stories to tell at nighttime, so we would go to bed on time, that kind of thing. You know, don't wander too far in the forest, that kind of stuff.
Indeed.
Hmm.
And you
Great.
never heard any tale of vampires in your, or rather, these neck of the woods?
Here, right where we're at, on the road.
Generally speaking, Denver, United States, maybe somewhere around the Mississippi River.
I mean, not that I can recall, really. I mean,
That's good to know.
I basically grew up in my hometown and then immediately went out as soon as I was of age for my trials and everything. So I don't know too much of the modern world, but learning as we go.
Fair enough. Well, my friend, if you have any other questions or if you ever like to join us in our car, we've got plenty of space.
And a working radio. That's awesome.
We do indeed have a working radio. If you want to call this thing working, I don't know about you, but it sure gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Jazz isn't too bad.
It ain't the jazz.
Softly.
What? Ooh, what black hand? Sorry, Marshall.
What?
If you can speak right now. Oh, sorry, the fucking similar essence. Not quite same method. Yeah. Yeah, similar essence, not same method. But regardless, Evie, do you wish to pass along your phone information?
Yes. I'll go ahead and just say, oh, by the way, this was a great conversation. We should continue to chat when we can. And we have radios, so feel free to do that as long as Rob doesn't get mad. Speaking of Rob, and I'm gonna just kind of pass the phone over. So we found this out. So there was a little crash alongside the road as Azel wanted to check it out. And I was like, if you're grabbing something from that crash, you better leave something behind because, you know, equal value and all that. Didn't want to get cursed again. But during that whole spooky fight there, well, not really fight, but chase, he called that phone or the number from that phone. You'll have to ask him a little more about it too. And Rob's phone started ringing, so that was cool.
Really? That is very intriguing. Now, I must also say your insight into leaving an item when you were taking one. You're quite the wise woman.
It is practiced. I mean, it's kind of like asking
I
for
don't
something
know
bad to
how.
happen if you don't.
I don't know how relevant it might be, but the people I used to roll with kind of used a similar-esque kind of magic to the shit that pulled the car in. I mean, different source, but along the same, casting. So, I mean, stuff that ends up being sucked in might not necessarily be gone, just in a different place.
I decided to hand him over my flask.
I want to hear a little bit more of your insight, my friend. So you're suggesting that perhaps a few of our companions here may not be dead?
Oh, well, I'm not saying they're not dead. I'm just saying that there's a chance. I mean, it seems an awful lot like a portal rather than something that, just straight devours and kills. I'm not saying what's on the other side is going to be much, better.
Portal, you say? I can see why you came to that conclusion, I suppose. Now,
Trace, I would like to attempt to make the portal, even though I know it's probably not going to work considering I cut my ties.
For a moment, you feel as if like there's something there, and it's like almost there, and you feel closer here than you have in months, and then you feel it kind of re-snap again.
Does anyone know anything about a place called Oblivion?
Are you talking about a drug?
Anyone? No. Well,
Can I roll a check to see if I'm
you could
familiar
probably
with
get
it?
there from that, but
Can I roll?
You are not, I assure you.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm still waiting on Elder Scrolls 6.
oh my god, I
Never
hate you.
coming out.
I should have not. I walked right into it.
Of course, I was pretty happy when ZeniMax announced that remaster.
Brother, we are getting the PSP 2 before we're getting that game.
No, we're not. All I'm gonna say is the ZeniMax leaks that Microsoft confirmed were real. We are gonna get that Elder Scrolls 6 within the next 2 to 3 years. It's a guarantee.
Yeah, we're getting
everything on that leak list
next
was
year.
proven
so
real
in the next 12 years.
and had come out. Elder Scrolls 6 would have been coming out this year if it wasn't for COVID.
Anyways, I know that some folks work early tomorrow, so we will go ahead and wrap up session there and pick up next week.
Video game debate. That's where after watching